Welcome back to Boss and Cage podcast. So this episode, I think I would say it's overdue, but I mean, we recently just met each other, but it feels like we've known each other for like a long period of time. So Zach and I, we met in Texas at the SEN Summit, Badass Summit, and we just, like what he does with everyone, it just takes off. I mean, it just like the synergy was there, like the brotherhood was there. So I'm gonna name him the tactical boss because again, everything that he's doing systematically is done tactically from head to toe. So Zach, the floor is yours. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about you and what we're gonna be going over today?
Yeah, I appreciate you having me yesterday. This is going to be a great conversation. Definitely overdue, it seems like. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I wouldn't say the tactical boss, just trying to be as much of a boss as I can be, catch up with some folks. But a lot of it's all about tactics, man. Everything from my background in law enforcement, military to now business. I really focus on those small bite-sized segments. And a lot of that really kind of fell forward into my own podcast and, of course, the book that just released a couple weeks ago. And trying to really just expand and grow that piece of things from that awareness side and help small businesses with those tactics and really tactics in life as a whole.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. And I think that kind of leads me to like one of the things that I read on one of your websites. It was saying to be a leader who protects, serves, listens, cares, and secures. So I want to talk about it. I mean, obviously, you're the embodiment of that. So like, how did you come up with that slogan, and what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I think as my security firm really focused on that. We shifted pre-COVID. We really focused on consulting, physical security, and really helping churches, schools, those like movie theaters. Those the active shooter piece really kind of geared up pre-COVID, and that was a big hot topic. And my security firm started doing a lot of consulting in that space. And what I realized as we were going through it, they were spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to prep for certain things and prep for hopefully something that never happened. And at the end of the day, I realized no matter how much money they spent, their people still didn't feel safe. So it shifted more into a leadership and psychological safety. That type of company, right? I really wanted to focus on as a leader, how do you tell your organization what you've done to keep them safe and what you've done to invest in them? Post COVID, it kind of got even stronger where people didn't feel safe coming back to work for several different reasons. And it really focused on that ideology attached to as a leader. You have to show those things. You can't just say, oh, I spent a bunch of money over here and did this. You have to show this is what we're doing and then talk about it and let your people know through really good communication.
Wow, wow.